Oh, the lights of Rosslare Harbour are fading from my view. Alone on board a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish as we shared these last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They're running down my face in tears. This heart of mine is breaking, it's pounding in my breast. Still everybody tells me, sure you know it's for the best. Today I lose my best friend as I leave you both behind. Oh, you, my loved Ireland, will be always on my mind. Oh, the lights of Rosslare Harbour are fading from my view. Alone on board a ferry as I sail away from you. The dreams and plans we cherish as we shared these last few years, they're slowly being extinguished. They're running down my face in tears. I'm sitting by the window as the ship sails out to sea. Oh, the flashing lights of Tusker are my only company. Oh, and for a few brief moments as we shared our last farewell, who knows how long it'll be before I see your lights again. Oh, the lights of Rosslare Harbour are fading from my view. Alone on board a ferry as I sail away from you. Oh, the dreams and plans we cherish as we share these last few years, oh, they're slowly being extinguished. They're running down my face in tears. Oh, they're slowly being extinguished. They're running down my face in tears.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back. And we are delighted to be back. We are delighted to be back. Absolutely. We took a 6-week break, and I think it done us all the world of good. Got us to recharge our batteries and everything. So welcome everybody, and thanks very much for everybody for tuning in. Pauline is in the helm down there, and Dylan's behind the controls, and I'm up here. I'm just gonna introduce it all to you. So they're doing all the work down there. So this is the 75th live show. 75 of them, huh? Good run into Christmas now with the dark evenings and all. So if you can actually hit the share button there, Chris, yes, there's one of them coming up later on. If you can hit that share and tag all your friends, tag everyone you can, and let's get some great numbers on for the next couple of weeks. I would very, very much appreciate it. Now, we've got a whole new show tonight. I have a couple of new songs coming up later on the show. There's about 6 song in, I think, is a new one. And of course, any who were at Garth Brooks during the week, break out the hats, because we're going country tonight with a bit of Garth Brooks later on. And I've been asked at work if I could do a Garth Brooks tribute night, and I think we're going to try and put one together for next Saturday night. But that's for later on. But this is going to save the hat for later on. Ned, I told you I'd wear the hat. But anyway, we'll leave that for later on. So, we're going to get things started. Remember, all the songs we do tonight are for fun and entertainment purposes only. I don't run the rights to any of them. So, look, we've a lovely little Gareth Brooks. I released a song there during the week, and one of Gareth Brooks, The River, and I'll be playing it. I think it's about the 6th song in or something like that. Anyway, but Dylan, we're going to kick the night off to a start. We've a really lively night tonight, so I really hope you enjoy it. So Dylan, hit it off there, and we'll keep her lit and keep her country for the night. Keep the banter going online there. Remember, tag and share. On a Monday, I was arrested. On a Tuesday, they locked me in a cell. And on a Wednesday, my trial was attested. On a Thursday, they said guilty, and the judge's gavel fell. I got stripes around my shoulders. I got chains around my feet. I got stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. Woo! Thanks, Maury. Well, on a Monday, my mama came to see me. On a Tuesday, they caught me with a file. And on a Wednesday, I'm down in solitary. And on a Thursday, I start on bread and water for a while. I got stripes around my shoulders. I got chains around my feet. I got stripes around my shoulders. And them chains, they're about to drag me down. Woo! Hi, Jimmy, Valerie, and Fiona. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. But I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Oh, dragging on. Oh, but that train keeps a-rolling on down a San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy and don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno, oh, just to watch him die. Oh, to watch him die. But when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. It is great to be back. Oh, love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Oh, bound by wild desire, oh, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. The flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. The flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire, the ring of fire, that ring of fire. Woo! You like that good start to the show. Now we're going to keep her lit, Dylan. Keep them coming. We have a lot to get through tonight. Get out your dancing shoes. Dance around the kitchen. And don't forget to get your Gareth Brooks hats out. The 6th song, because we're going to wear it tonight. And next Thursday night, we'll be wearing it again. Oh, the little boats are gone from the rest of Anna Liffey, and the ferryman is stranded on the quay. Sure, the Dublin docks are dying and the way of life is gone. And Molly, it was part of you and me. Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away that worry from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever loved me, Molly, love me now. Was the only job I knew. It was hard but never lonely. That Liffey ferry made a man of me. Now it's gone without a whisper and forgotten even now. And it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away that worry from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Woo! Oh, Rita! And Susan, of course. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Well, now I tend the yard, and I spend my days a-talking. I hear them whisper Charlie's on the door. What, Molly, we're still living, and darling, we're still young, and that river never owned my heart and soul. Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away that worry from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Oh, where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you kissed away that worry from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Sure, if you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Hit the next one there. We'll keep them lit. She said if I ever deceive her, she'd be gone before I could count 10. Well, I guess that I didn't believe her, 'cause just look at the trouble I'm in. And now she's gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies further on down the track. I think that's a hot song. I lost every right to be happy when I lost the heaven I found. She wore me, she leave me, she left me before my first tear hit the ground. And now she's gone, 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 oh gone, gone, gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies further on down the track. Hi, Susan. If I only knew where I could find her, I'd crawl there on my hands and knees. But each talk of the clock, a reminder, she's 1 second farther than me. And now she's gone, gone, gone. She's gone, gone, gone. Crying won't bring her back. Oh, the more that I cry, the faster
track. Oh yeah, she gone, 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 gone. Crying won't bring her back. The more that I cry, the faster that train flies further on down the track. Oh, Caroline Egan's there. Woo! Dylan, we'll play one more and then we'll go in and then we'll give it a lash then. On the ball. You painted up your lips and roll and curl your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? A shadow on the wall tells me the sun is going down. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. It wasn't me that started that old crazy Asian war. I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. Yes, it's true that I'm not the man I used to be. Ruby, sure can use some company. Singing it home, here we go. Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. Here we go. Hope you're singing along. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with the gambler, we were both too tired to sleep. So we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till the boredom overtook us and he began to speak. He said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held the ride. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Oh, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Oh, that's a great start to the show. A good, lively start to the show. And believe it or not, there's a few more coming up as well. A few new tunes coming in tonight. So before we do, we mentioned there that we had a break. Well, we had a break. We went down to Kerry for a week and we stayed in the lovely place, a lovely town called Ballyhaig.
An absolute tremendous spot. And we walked the beach every day. We just relaxed. And we took in Jimmy's show down there in Killyflynn. Absolute brilliant show. Jimmy Jest's show. He's live, he's on tour, and he's flying it. And we also went out to Kenmare one day, and we met Rita, Keary, and the husband. And we had a ball down there, didn't we, Rita? We just had tea and we chatted in the whole lot about old times and the whole. So we had a ball. We really relaxed. So it was great to be down there and get a break. So, Pauline, do you want me to hand over to you, or do you want to sing another couple of songs and hand you over? All right, then. We'll sing a few more songs. So, this next song is one I done before the break, so I said I'd pop it in tonight's show. It's an auctioneering song. So, Dylan, hit her there. This one's called Sold. Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction, where I saw something I just had to have. Mama told me I should proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. And I said, hey pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? Won't you give me anything to make your mind on mine? I'll do your bidding and be your beck and call. Yeah, I never seen anything looking so fine. Man, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, I'm going twice. She's sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Woo! Well, the auctioneer was going about a mile a minute. He was taking bids and calling them out loud. And I guess I was really getting in it, 'cause I just shouted out above the crowd. I said, hey pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? Won't you give me anything to make your mind on mine? I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I never seen anything looking so fine. Lord, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the long black dress. She's won my heart, there's no contest. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yeah, we found love on an auction block and hauled my heart away. Now we still love and talk about the way we met that day when I said, hey pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? Won't you give me anything to make it mine on mine? I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I never seen anyone looking so fine. Lord, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. Going once, I'm a going twice. She's sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She's got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. You're right. Fiona said that was a tongue twister. It really is a tongue twister. It's hard for to get in. But anyway, it's a great song. Absolutely brilliant song. Now, Garth Brooks, he done 5 nights here in Dublin. And I'd say the whole country was nearly at them. Except me, I didn't get. No, myself and Pauline Dillon didn't get. We were too busy. But we love Garth Brooks. He's a great singer. Great entertainer and the whole lot. And known by the crowds that went to him. So, as I said earlier, get your hats out. Because I'm going to give you a little taster of what we're going to try and put together for next week. Because next week we're going to do a bit of a Garth Brooks tribute night. I've been asked to by all the girls at work, so we're going to try it. We'll do 4 or 5 songs next week, or maybe 5 or 6, but depends on what we can put together. But I'll give you a little taste now of what's going on, because during the week there I put up a song on YouTube. It's called The River. Now, but I think I'm going to have to take it down, because I found out today that somebody has hacked into my, well, I don't know how they've done it, but they've brought in an action against it, and one lad has put down that he's the artist of the song, and I can't remove him from it. And for some reason, it's some app they have. I don't know how they do it. They're looking for royalties of all the songs that we do. And I'm just going to have to take it down and find another way of doing it. But I'm not going to give them the privilege of taking royalties for... I don't get any royalties for them. I just do this for fun. I put them up on YouTube so that everyone can put them, listen to them or play them or whatever. And then you get people like this coming in and taking your good work away. So I'm going to take it down probably tomorrow or the next day. And I will find another way of putting up, I promise you. And I'll put more up. So Dylan, hit it there. This is my rendition of the river. I hope you like it. Put your hats on. A dream is like the river, ever changing as it flows, and a dreamer's just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn from what's behind you and never knowing what's in store, makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shores. And I will sail my vessel till the rivers run dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Many times we stand aside, let the water slip away, till we put off till tomorrow has now become today. Don't you sit upon the shoreline, say you're satisfied, choose to chance the rapids or dare to dance the tide. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wing. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. There's bound to be rough waters, I know I'll take some falls, with the good Lord as my captain I can make it through them all. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Till the river runs dry. Now I hope he's like that one. That's a little taste of what's going to come next week if we can put it together. And we will put it together. We'll put a few Garth Brooks songs together and we'll do a Garth Brooks night, tribute night next week. We'll do 4 or 5 songs or whatever. So get your hats ready. I want to see a big crowd on. Spread the word because it's going to be a good night. Now again, all the songs I do tonight are for fun and entertainment purpose. I don't own the rights to any of them. The owners do. I just sing them because we love singing them. Now this is another new one. This one was from a band called the Waterboys back in the 80s, and I hope you like this one. It's brand new. I've never done this one before, like the last one. A few new ones coming up. It's called A Bang in the Ear. I hope you like this one. Old Lindsay was my first love when she was in my class. Would have loved to take her out, but I was too shy to ask.
Oh, the fullness of my feelings, they were never made clear. But I send her my love with a bang on the ear. Woo! Oh, Nora was my girl when first was in a group. I can still see her this day, she's stirring chicken soup. Woo-hoo! Now she's living in Australia, working for an auctioneer. Amy Kelly, how you doing? But I send her my love with a bang on the ear. Oh, Deborah broke my heart, and I the willing fool. I fell for her one summer on the road to Liverpool. I thought it was forever, but it was over in a year. All together, oh dear. But I send her my love with a bang on the ear. Woo! Oh, the home I made with Bella became a house of pain. We weathered it together, bound by a ball and chain. It started up in Fife, and it ended up in tears. Oh dear, oh. But I send her my love with a bang on the ear. Oh, Kirsta was a rover, from Canada she hailed. We crossed swords at San Francisco, we both lived to tell the tale. Oh, you got a Donnie and Marcella, how he's getting on? I don't know now where she is, but if I had her here, oh dear, I'd give her my love with a bang on the ear. I'd give her my love with a bang on the ear. Mary Smith. Absolute cracking song, absolutely. Found that one when I was on the break, and I said, I just have to do that. No, I'll just take the hat off for a minute there. I'm just going to sing this. I'll do this song, Paul, and I'll hand you over to Pauline, because this is what I want to do. While we were away and on the break, unfortunately, one of our listeners passed away, and it's an aunt of mine, Aunt Kathleen Bunny. She was a listener to the programme, so I just said we have to do this one tonight for Samantha, Catherine, of course, their daughters. And it's one of her favourite songs. And I'm going to do it tonight. It's called Waltzing an Angel Tonight. Here we go. There's an old Kelly band in the spotlight. Darling, let's take to the floor. I feel like a king and you look like a queen, and you're all I could ask for and more. We don't wear no rubies nor diamonds, and we don't have a mansion of gold. But I promise you this, still with a kiss, my love will never grow old. So let's go round one more time, my darling. There's the moon and the music's just right. Forget all our cares till the morning. Yeah, I'm waltzing an angel tonight. Yes, I'm waltzing an angel tonight. Oh, just like the first time I saw you at the school dance, the far side of town. I walked you home in the evening, and we watched the sun going down. Many years have gone by, now we're married, and we've seen some hard times roll by. I'm the happiest man on this dance floor, for I'm waltzing an angel tonight. So let's go around one more time, my darling. There's love and the music's just right. Forget all our cares till the morning, for I'm waltzing an angel tonight. Yes, I'm waltzing an angel tonight. Woo-hoo. There's that same sparkle in your eyes I fell for right from the start. And I put a ring on your finger, gold, just like your heart. So let's go around one more time, my darling. There's love and the music's just right. Forget all our cares till the morning. Yes, I'm waltzing an angel tonight. Yes, I'm waltzing an angel tonight. Now, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was for Kathleen Bunny, so fair play. Oh, look. Now, I'm going to hand you over to Pauline for the first time this in the new season. And she's chomping at the bit. And she's wearing a hat as well, by the way, Ned. So,
no, I'm not.
Right, I'll hand you over to Pauline. Take it away, Pauline.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. I'd like to say hello to Diane Hogg, watching from Motherswell in Scotland. And I'd also like to say hello to my sister-in-law, Caroline, and mother-in-law, Josie, watching in from Mullingar. Maureen Grant from Killeen in Scotland. And, of course, Brian the Brat, Kelly, and his partner, Sue, watching from England. I hope he's keeping well. Marcella Rellan's watching from Cavan. Fiona Klein, Chris Toohey, Valerie and Des Flanagan, to Bernie O'Neill, Caroline Egan, and my cousin Susan, watching from Boyle. My other cousin Risha and her husband Martin, watching from Kildare. Gail McGuinness, and I'll read the rest later.
That's grand. So, Pauline, that's grand. That's absolutely perfect. Look, thanks very much for everybody for coming back and joining us. Remember to hit that share button and get as many as we can on. Remember, we're going to have a Gareth Brooks week next week. So, we're delighted. We couldn't wait. We were waiting to see what was going to happen, how many we'd get back on or whatever. We're over the moon with this. This is brilliant. So, I hope you're enjoying that. Now, Chris Toohey, you asked for a song, and, will you, Roger Whittaker song? So, we'll give you this one. Here you go. Pauline. Or Dylan, hit this one. This is Pauline's favourite song. Well done, Pauline is right. She's back. How are you, Jerry Parker? There's a ship lies rigged and ready in the harbour. Tomorrow for old England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, to my land full of rainy skies and gales. And I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow, though my heart is full of tears at this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. How are you, Bernard and Dorothy? For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Bernard and Dorothy all the way from Scotland. Clifford's. I've heard there's a wicked war a-blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see a foreign flag arising, their guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the seas, I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands, and the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. And I should return safe home again from England, I shall watch the English mist roll through the dale. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell.
Now, Chris, I hope you enjoyed that one, because I love that song myself. Pauline's favourite song, and it's a great one. The Last Farewell. Now, Dylan, you want to hit the next song there, because a few little slow ones. There's two more slow ones before I start it up. Now, this is a lovely little song. It's one of my favourites. Don Williams' number. Listen to the radio. I guess as a lover, I have a ways to go. When somebody wants you, they should just say it's so. But you'll understand if you'll take my hand, then we can dance real slow to something on the radio. Listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. Let's spend the night together, baby, don't go. I'll sing it on the radio. Oh, Yetna. I try to find a way to explain to you how's all in Donegal, Etna. What's on my mind and not sound so plain to you. But you realize if you close your eyes, the feeling my words can't show, they're playing on the radio. Listen to the radio. Listen to the radio. Let's spend the night together, baby, don't go. They sing it on the radio. The words I'd say don't seem to sound as real. The songs they play, that's how I really feel. So listen to the radio, listen to the radio. Let's spend the night together, baby, don't go. They sing it on the radio. Oh, listen to the radio, listen to the radio. Let's spend the night together, baby, don't go. They sing it on the radio. They sing it on the radio. There's exactly what this show is all about. Etna Duff there, she worked with us years ago in a factory down in Athlone. And I see Chris is after saying it's great the way they're meeting up after. This is what this show is about. Getting together and writing little messages up there and keeping in touch with one another. And that's what I like. So keep sharing and tagging your friends, and it's great. Now I'm going to sing one more little song. This one, I'm going to sing this one and skip the next one, if that's all right. So this one, it's my mother's favourite song, so we couldn't let go without singing a song for Mommy. So she loves this one. So this is the last slow one of the evening. Well, I hope it is, but yeah, it is. So here we go. I hope you like the story of my life. Yeah, the sound is very good. We spent a lot of time while we were off working on the sound, and I think we've got it right. The story of my life is very plain to read. It starts the day you came, and it ends the day you leave. The story of my life begins and ends with you. The names are still the same, and the story's still the truth. I was alone. You found me waiting and made me your own. I was afraid that somehow I never could be the man that you wanted of me. You're the story of my life, and every word is true. Each chapter sings your name. Each page begins with you. It's the story of our times. Oh, and never letting go. And if I die today, I wanted you to know. Oh, stay with me here. Share with me, care with me, stay and be near. Oh, and when it began, I'd lie awake every night, just knowing somewhere deep inside that our affair just might right. Oh, the story of my life. It's so very plain to read. It starts the day you came, and it ends the day you leave. What a cracking song. Absolute cracking song. I love doing that one. You have to put a bit of heart into that one. It's a Neil Diamond number, of course. Now, Dylan, we're going to liven things up here. We'll skip that next one, right? And we're going to go into this. Yep. This is one Matt Levy had out a few months ago, and it's an absolute cracking song. It's time for the hat again, because this one is called Ashes of Love. Again, I only do these songs for fun and entertainment purposes. Share and tag all your friends, because we've a great show. The rest of the show is brilliant. Oh, ashes of love, cold as ice, you made the debt, oh, and I'll pay the price. Our love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burned out. A love light that gleams in your eyes, oh, has gone out to my surprise. Now we said goodbye, my heart bled. I can't revive a love that is dead. Oh, ashes of love, cold as ice, you made the debt, oh, and I'll pay the price. Our love is gone, no, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the pain burned out. Jeanette, how you doing? No, I trusted you, our love would stay. Your every wish was my command, and my heart tells me I must forget. I loved you then, and I love you yet. Oh, ashes of love, cold as ice, you made the debt, oh, and I paid the price. Oh, our love is gone, oh, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, oh, the flame burned out. Oh, ashes of love, cold as ice, you made the dead, oh, and I'll pay the price. Our love is gone, oh, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, oh, the flame burned out. Ashes of love, cold as ice, you made the dead, oh, and I'll pay the price. Our love is gone, no, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burned out. Ashes of love, oh, the flame burned out. Woo. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a new one as well. I never done that one before, so. Now, as you can see with the sign here behind me, I am available for bookings for parties and events, but if you want me, just give me a ring and I'll do them. I've done a few while we were off there, and they went down brilliantly, believe it or not. They reckon I sound better live than I do in here in the studio, but sure, look, that's what people are saying. So if you want me, you can book me, and I'll gladly do any event for you. So if you know pubs that are looking for gigs, you want me to do one, give me a shout. We'll see. Keep sharing and tagging. Now, this is one I found. It's a brand new one. I've never done this before, but I'm going to give it a go. I found this one the other day, and I said, I have to do this one. And if I can pull it off, I'll do it. So we'll see what ye think. I want to hear you all singing this one, and roaring and shouting, because this is a great number. They couldn't do Dylan's version, but I'll try this one. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell, and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol, and then produced me rapier. Said stand or deliver, or you are the devil will take you. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I took all of his money, and it was a pretty penny. I took all of his money, and I brought it home to Molly. She swore and said she'd love me, never would she leave me. But the devil take that woman, for you know she treats me easy. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Being drunk and being weary, I went to Molly's chambers, taking money with me, and I never knew the dangers. About 6 or maybe 7, I conned Captain Farrell. I jumped up with me pistol and I shot him with both barrels. Mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Woo! Here we go! I'm still looking for it, Susan. If I can get it, I'll do it. Hope you like this one. Well, some men like the fishing, and some men like the fowling. Some men like to hear the cannonballs are roaring. Well, me, I like to sleeping in Molly's chamber and taking money with me. Sure, I never knew the dangers. Mushering a doo dum a da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering dum a doo dum a da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Valerie, I hope you're swinging deads around the floor. Oh, mushering dum-a-doo, dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o, whack for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now, I have to get my breath back after that one. It's a cracking song. When I found it, I thought it was this has to be done. And I hope I've done a good job on it for sure. You can let me know. Now, I'm going to hand you back to Pauline again, will I? Yeah, I'll hand you back to Pauline. And Pauline's going to read out a few more names.
Okay, I'd like to say hello to Eleanor and Dean Kelly, watching from Lifford, Donegal. I'd also like to say hello to Nolene Burke, to Brian Murray, Mia Kelly and Amy Kelly, Mary Smith, to Danny Parker watching from the Isle of Wight, to Jerry Martina and Willow Parker, and also to Peter's brother Chris, who was watching from Warren Point with his pool players, Collie, Shane, Connor and Lee.
Fair play, lads.
Barbara Goff and Oliver Klein.
Oh, thanks very much, everybody, for tuning in. It's great. We're delighted to have you all back on this, the first night since we were on break. And we're going to roll it right into Christmas now. We'll do as many as we can. We'll Thursday nights. And if we can't do Thursday nights, we might do an odd Saturday night. You never know when we turn up. We'll do it. We'll chop it around a bit. Now that was whiskey in the jar. So, Dylan, we're going to crack on with the next song. Mary Smith's going to love the next two songs. Two of Willie Nelson's best. Here we go. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee. It rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name and freight yards full of old black men and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles.
Good morning, America, how are ya? Oh, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing cards with the old man in the club car. Penny a point ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paperback that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling underneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are ya? How we doing? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Oh yeah. Remember, keep sharing and tagging. I would very much appreciate it. Tag as many as you can. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans. Changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns of people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rails still ain't heard the news. Conductor sings these songs again, the passengers will please refrain. Each train has got the disappearing railroad blues. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Cracking song now. Keep your messages coming. Keep up there and read them all as I go along here. We'll get as many as we can on next week. Again, just to tell you again, we're going to do a Gareth Brooks special next week. We'll do 4 or 5 of his songs. So get your hats out. You all wore them up there to the 5 gigs that were up there in Dublin. So get them hats out again and we'll have a great night. Now, that's next Thursday night. Dylan, hit the next one there because this is another. Mary Smith loves this one as well. So, Mary, it's for you. Then we're going to really let rip towards the end of the show. He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. How are you married? They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the guns. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Just for you, Mary. She reached down and picked the gun up while they spoken on his head. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But the final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
That is a cracking song. Mary, I'm delighted I've done them two for you tonight. But it's a while since I've done them. So now I'm going to hand you over to Pauline. She wants to read out a few more names. Here we go.
Yeah, I just have a few to read out. Okay, I'd like to say hello to my sister-in-law Jodie and my brother Sean, and also my niece Lauren Katie, Angela Kelly, to Marion Kiernan Sheridan, Jimmy Connell, and Kathleen Dolan Conway.
Well, fair play to you all for tuning in. Thank you very much. You've made our night because it's absolutely brilliant the numbers we have on. So if we can get more, we're happy with what we have. But tag all your friends, because what I want to see is all the messages coming up here, and you get in touch with people and, you know, chatting to people that you haven't seen in a long time. It's great. What happened there earlier, and it was great to see, absolutely great to see. And it just cheers everybody up. We're coming into the long winter nights now. They're starting, and we're gonna have a great time now for this run-in. So get as many as you can on. Tag all your friends next week and get as many as you can on, and it'll be great. We'll have a great night. Now, before we go any further, there's a play coming up, Monster Players. The tickets are going on sale. I think a whole lot's coming out tomorrow. There'll be more about during the week. It's on the 27th, 28th and 29th of October. It's in the community centre here in Edgertown. It's a play that we put on the road last year. It was a one-act play. Now, there's two plays, two one-act plays. They are called Birds of a Feather is one, and Silent Talk is the other. Of course, Dylan here behind the desk plays a huge role in it as well. And it's an absolute brilliant play. The last time it was played up there, it brought people to tears, and laughter was unbelievable up there before. But I have to say, I've seen Birds of a Feather as well. Vanessa Flood, our very own Vanessa Flood, isn't it? And it is horrendously funny. It is unbelievable. I laughed from start to finish, but I'm not going to give that away because it's good. Now, it's coming up in the community centre at the end of October. 27, 28 and 29th, I think. It's the Thursday, the Friday and the Saturday. I'm going to be doing the sound, so I'll tell you more about it, but there's tickets to be got and everything. And get your tickets early because I tell you, you are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a great night. Now, we're going to have a run-in now, right into the end of the show for the next 20 minutes. So Dylan, pop them on there, one after the other, because this is how we're going to go. This one is called Paddy. And then we're going to really light her up. We're going to warm her up slowly. I want to hear you all singing. Here we go. Over on me window he watches his people. Oh, they come and they go on their way, rushing to catch the train homeward, as he often did in his day. He remembers the dark of the morning and the days that he worked in the rain, the good times and bad times and the friends that he knew. He'll never see them again. At night when the streets are deserted, except for the takeaway signs, oh, you better off. He thinks of the men that he worked with on the buildings, the roads and the mines, the girl that he met in the Galaxy. He thought he might make her his own. Maybe if there was less drinking, he wouldn't have wound up alone. He is for powerful when put to the test. He is for always doing your best. He is for doing if it can be done. And he is for drinking when working was done. Why is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. Oh, we had five. You can never explain just what happened. The years seemed to pass like a day. Was it the rain or the shovel took the strength from his limbs away? Sometimes he thinks of the glory that led from his house to the lane, the fields that he worked with his father. He'll never see them again. He is for powerful when put to the test. He is for always doing your best. How are you, Barry West? He is for doing if it can be done. And he is for drinking when working was done. Why is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. As he makes his way back to the shelter, rain starts to fall on the ground. A young man just in from Cork City asks him where work could be found. He said, son, take a long look at Paddy and remember whatever you do. This broken old man that you're seeing, he was once a young fellow like you. Oh, you ready? He is for powerful when put to the test. He is for always doing your best. He is for doing if it can be done. He is for drinking when working was done. Why, it's for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. Hope you like that one, Paddy. Now, here we go. This is a bit of a Neil Diamond medley. Well, here you all singing along. You all know these ones. Remember, hats for next week, Gareth Brooks. We're going to have a Gareth Brooks theme night. Again, all the songs I do tonight are for fun and entertainment purposes only. I don't own them. I just sing them because we enjoy singing them. Here we go. Oh, money talks, but it don't sing and dance, and it don't walk. As long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, babe. And honey sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's treat. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say we'll do okay forever in blue jeans. Oh, maybe tonight, oh, maybe tonight by the fire all alone, you and I. Oh, nothing around but the sound of my heart in your sighs. And money talks, but it don't sing and dance, and it don't walk. As long as I can have you here with me, I'd much rather be forever in blue jeans, babe. And honey sweet, but it ain't nothing next to baby's treat. And if you pardon me, I'd like to say we'll do okay forever in blue jeans, babe. Here we go. I hope you're bouncing around your sitting rooms and your kitchens, and here we go. Sing along. Cracklin' Rosie again on board. We're gonna ride till there ain't no more to go, taking it slow. And Lord, don't you know, to find me a time with a poor man's lady hitching on a twilight train. There ain't nothing here that I care to take along, but maybe a song, or to sing when I want. There's no need to say please to a man for a happy tune. Oh, I love my Rosie child. She's got the way to make me happy. You and me, we're going in style. Cracklin' Rose, you're a straw-bought woman. You make me feel like a guitar humming. Hang on to me, girl, our song keeps rolling on. Play it now, play it now, play it now, my baby. Right, we're gonna make some noise. Here we go. What a beautiful noise coming up from the street. It's got a beautiful sound. It's got a beautiful beat. Oh, what a beautiful noise going on everywhere. Just like the clickety-clack of a train on a track. It's got rhythm to spare. Oh, what a beautiful noise. It's the sound that I love, and it fits me as well, just like a hand in a glove. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Here we go. Clap them hands. Should have ended the show with this one, but I want to end it with a better one. So here we go. Where it began, I can begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. Woohoo! Sweet Caroline. So, Caroline, my sister, that was just for you. Hope you enjoyed that one. Now, Dylan, hit straight into the next one. We'll skip the one after that because we won't have time to do it. Into the next one. Yep. I like this one. Say you love me. Woo. I've waited for you, and I've always been true. I've waited no longer I could stand. I know you were trying to make up your mind, but I've waited as long as I can. No, Ned, what you got? Waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. I long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night, our love was so divine. I've waited as long as I can. All I can do and all I can say, you know I've gotta make you understand. I wanted you for mine, and I wasted my time. I've waited as long as I can. I waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. I long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night, our love was so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Woo! Good girl, Susan. Get your hat for next week, Susan. You said a good night. It's great to be back. So now I say goodbye. The tears roll from my eyes. You made it clear that I can't win. No one would ever know the pain that I went through. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. I've longed for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night, my love was so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Thanks, Barry. I've waited for you to say you love me, say you love me. Well, I long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night, your love was so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Come on, Jimmy Connell, Jimmy Jess, he's just back from doing 3 shows down at the Farming Championships. Fair play to you, Jimmy. You put together one hell of a show. I'm glad you enjoyed this one. Woo! Hey, Barbara. Tony Burke. And Fiona Klein. Well, thank you very much for tuning in and all the nice messages that come up here and everything. But we've come to the last song of the night. So all that's left for me to say is, on behalf of myself, Pauline, and Dylan, it is great to be back. And thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. And again, tag all your friends, tag everyone you can next week, because next Thursday night, it's going to be a good night. I promise you that. I'm going to do as many, I'll try and get as many as I can together. Now, I'm going to have to learn them between now and then, but look, we'll get them done. So, on behalf of myself, Pauline, and Dylan, Pauline, is there anything else you want to say? Do you want to say it before I go? You sure? You want to say hello to anybody? I tried to get her up here beside me for the new look, but no, she wouldn't come up. She's shy, but she's not that shy, but anyway. So anyway, look, thanks very much for tuning in again. All the songs I've done this evening for fun and entertainment purposes only. I'm going to have it up on YouTube. I put these ones up. It's the singles that I'm releasing that I'm having the trouble with. But these will be up. And they'll be up there for you to see again. So all that's left for me to say is, thank you very much. Good night and God bless. And stay safe. And we'll see you all next week. And I'm going to leave you with this one. It's a little... that crackles like Come on, Chris. Were we the rare of stock, spent the evenings getting locked in the Ace of Hearts, where the high stools were engaging. Over the boot bridge down by the dock, the boat she sailed at 5 o'clock. Hurry now, lad, says Whack, before we're there, we'll soon be back. Carry him if you can. How you married? The crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Before we reached the Alexandra base, the ding-dong we did surely race. The bar of the boat, we had great sport. The ship she sailed out from the port, landed up in the Douglas Head, inquiring for a bacon bed. The dining room we soon got showed from a distant woman from up the road. Take it if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. My Brian Mullen. Next morning we went for a ramble round to see the sights of Douglas Town. We all went in for a mighty session in a pub they called Dick Darby's. All being drunk by 3:30 to sober up, went swimming in the sea. Back to the digs for a spruce up, while waiting for the Rosie. We drew up all our plans. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. That night we went to the Texas bar. We came back down by horse and car. Met Big Jim and all went in for a drink of wine and Yates's. Oh, the Liverpool girls, and it was said, were all to meet at the Douglas Head. But Shane was there in his tie and shirt. He was foreign girls, he was trying to flirt. Here, girls, I'm your man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Woo! Brian Mullen. Done a big gig there recently in Ballymahan. Great job, Brian. You're welcome, Valerie. On fight. Mary West. Whacker fancied his good looks on a night a man woman he was stuck. Liverpool lad was by her side, he was a pegging that lar into her. Whacker thought he'd take a chance, so he asked the queer one out to dance. Around the floor they stepped it out, to Whack it was no bother. Everything was going to plan. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Oh, the Isle of Man woman fancied Whack. Your man stood there till his mates came back. Whack, they all whacked him to Whack, and Whack was landed on his back. The government forces arrived as well, landed a couple of belts as well, landed up in the Douglas jail while waiting for the boat to sail. Deported every man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Good night, and God bless you all. And we'll see you again next week. Good night from us all here in the studio.